Hi students, the next topic I am going to discuss about the server virtualization. So before going to explain about the server virtualization, you need to know different levels of virtualizations are present in your, if you're using the systems, the concept. So the different levels of virtualization is, the starting is the network virtualization, a storage virtualization, server virtualization, operating system virtualization, and the service oriented virtualizations, and the desktop application virtualization and the user virtualization. So these are all the levels of virtualization. If you are thinking about starting at the hardware concept, that is the physical resources, and these are all comes under the physical resources. Okay, and here you will get the operating system resources, and next the application user resources. So now let's see about this server virtualization. What do you mean by this server virtualization? Server virtualization. It is a partitioning of physical server into several virtual servers. So it is used to maximize the server resources. So just like the sharing the resources, the hardware resources. So here let us take this, the hardware resources, physical system. Okay, so server virtualization is a partitioning of physical server into several virtual servers. So here one physical server will be there. This physical server is going to be partitioned into different virtual machines. These are all the virtual machines. Each virtual machine is maximized in acting as a server. It is acting as one server, another server, another server. Okay, so it is a partitioning of physical server into several virtual servers. So these are all the virtual servers. So just like an operating system, instead of installing the Windows operating system, Windows XP, Linux operating system, I am installing the server operating systems, web servers. Okay, so it is a partitioning of physical server into several virtual servers. So it is used to, why we are using, it is used to maximize the server resources, to maximize server resources. So installing the main server into all the systems is somewhat wasting of resources. So just to avoid that, to want to maximize the server resources, you are just creating a virtual by installing the virtual servers into different systems. Let's see the usage of server virtualization. The server virtualization technology is mainly used in web servers. So the concept here, we are mainly used in web servers. By using virtual web servers, it provides low cost web hosting services. So why we are using virtual web servers? Why we are not installing the web servers in all the systems? Why we are using this server virtualization concept? Because to provide the low cost web hosting services, we are going for the server virtualization. So with the help of the server virtualization technology, this technology use mainly web servers. By using virtual web servers, we can minimize the cost. Instead of having the separate computers for each web server, so that is I am talking about this. Instead of having the separate computers for each web servers, okay, we can have number of virtual servers on the same computer. So in single computer, you can handle a virtual servers. Server virtualization is used to make more efficient use of server resources, to improve the server availability, to help in disaster recovery, development and testing, and to centralize the server administrator. So with the help of these are the different uses of using the server virtualization. The server virtualization is used to make more efficient use of server resources, and it is used to improve the server availability, and it is used to help in disaster recovery, development, testing, and to centralize the server administrator. Let's see the advantage of using server virtualization. Each virtual server can be independently reboot. If you want to reboot, you can independently reboot your web server, because it is a virtual server that will be present on your system. Okay, so if you want, you can independently reboot. Server virtualization reduces the cost because less hardware is required. This is about the server virtualization. Thank you.